who is named and
girl talk, we gather round, stories to unfold, beauty, tips and laughter, secrets to be told. Messy gossip flows like tea, high and brushy sweet, living like we're shining bright. Our one is why we sing the whole. Spill the tea, just you and me, laughing through the night, smiling and free. Spill the tea, just you and me, laughing through the night.
Girl, did you hear what she did last summer? With her style and charm, she's a star. Flipping through gossip, the latest craze. Trying to cook, oh, how they dazzle. We keep it real, spilling the truth. In a circle of acquaintances, always from lipstick shades to apps, we sharing the vibe, feel the energetic breeze. Page by page, we turn our worlds. Sit still and strong and life unfurled.
Copyright 2026, Lady T-Bug. All rights reserved. This video is presented for commentary, educational, and discussion purposes. All opinions expressed are those of Lady T-Bug. Content is protected under copyright law and Fair Use Act. This video contains original commentary, opinions, and analysis created for the Front Porch crew. It is presented for informational and discussion purposes only. Unauthorized reproduction, re-uploading, or redistribution is prohibited.
Hey, okay. Hey, y'all. What it do? Happy Wednesday. Are y'all winning today? I know it ain't no losers over here on the front porch. What's going on? I tried to get to y'all earlier, but child, my handyman was taking his time today, child. But we are here now. Y'all saw the thumbnail. First up will be Nesto and Cynthia. Okay. And then we're going to have a Romeca and Holly Carlos update. Holly had court today. We're going to talk about it. And then I'm going to let y'all go. How y'all doing? It's hump day. Let me pull up my Facebook because I want to go on here. Oh, heck. Clicking on the wrong thing. Good evening. I'm trying to get my Facebook up. Okay, here we go. There we are. Let me speak to everybody in the chat, and we're gonna get into it. We got 2 shorter videos today for Nesto and Cynthia. They are also throwbacks, of course. We'll call it way back Wednesday, baby. They're oldies. Hey, the Real Brown Family Chronicles. How are you? Thank you for being here and modding for me on today. Appreciate it. Hey, Karen. Hey, CW. You're going to be in the bushes. Long as you here, girl. Supporting as always. I don't know what this is. It's like a big blank right there. Hey, Leo lady. Hey, Thirsty Rabbit. Rio, I forgot what your name is. Tell me, remind me again. Hey, Jalen. Hey, JJ. Hey, Mrs. CLC. Hey, No. Hey, the Duchess. Hey, Justin's mom. Hey, everyone. Hey, Cross Country Cruise. Her. Hey, Jackson. Hey, Eve has many faces. I don't have my notebook. I wrote down some of y'all names, but I don't have my notepad in front of me. Hey, Patty. Hey, Gail. Hey, Marcia. April B, Florida girl, Oregon. Oh my God, I'm about to get up and get my notepad. Y'all remind me of y'all names. I just have the handles. Hey, El Sid. Hey, Jim Chick. Hey, AK's POV. Chocolate Drop. Listen to me. Tam, Kimmy Who. A, let's talk about it all. Boo, Kina. Let me see, child. I'm off tomorrow. I got a new season tomorrow. I need the whole day for. Oh, so that means you're gonna be recording. You're on vacation, Petty Patty. Hey, Aries one. I am too, but I'm getting work done on my house that little cosmetic work that is. Hey, Muff. Hey, incoming pressure. Hey, Cassandra. Hey, Scorpio Queen. All right, all right, all right, y'all. Happy Wednesday to everybody that joined us. If you in the bushes, honey, thank you for supporting the channel. I know some of you guys are getting dinner ready, probably, doing some shopping, or spending time with your family. So I appreciate you being here. I think everybody out from work now. Doing some work around the house too. Yes. I had a lot of small projects that needed to be done. And the handy guy that's been over here helping me, get everything done was recommended to me. And he's doing a really, really good job. He still gotta come back and put my barn doors up and change out my lighting, but he got a lot of my big projects done. Can we briefly talk about Swift Nick Reiner's lawyers before camp? I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is. Let me Google real quick. Like, hey, Complicated. I don't know who that is. Karen, let me see. Oh, yeah. I don't. This is the son. I think Vicky was following this. I'm not following it, but we can still talk about it. Oh, Karen Reed. I'm gonna go to USA Today because this is the latest one. Oh man, they're trying to make me pay. Alan Jackson withdraws from the case. Live update. Okay, Nick Reiner made his second appearance in LA Superior Court Wednesday, but he's facing additional delay in the proceeding around the unaliving of his parents. Yeah, Vicky was following this one. Okay. So he's 32 years old. He appeared in room 30 of the criminal court building before Teresa. Okay. Magana. Magan Gili. He was set to be arraigned, formally charged in the unaliving of his parents. See, I had to put him out of my mind. I don't know who the man is. Attorney Alan Jackson withdrew as counsel, asking to be removed. The arraignment has now been postponed to February 23rd. So he is being accused and being held in jail for unaliving his parents. Okay. Father 78 and mom was 70. And this incident occurred at their Brentwood home on December 14th. Okay. So Alan Jackson is gone, baby. Okay. Gone with the wind. Yeah, this one, you're in traffic, but listening. Yeah, Vicky can chime in whenever she get an opportunity. I personally wasn't following this one, and I don't plan on following it. What do y'all think about that? Nick no longer has an attorney. Maybe he'll get a public pretender now. I wonder why he resigned, why he wants to be removed. You think he been getting a lot of threats or something? Or he really realized that he can't win the case? Or it's just too much. It's too much publicity. In mental health seems to be involved. They're saying that he could potentially be schizophrenic, so I'll say allegedly. So there's some mental health barriers also seems to be intact here. Rob Rayner's son, Nick. What y'all think about that? Hey, complicated. Main porch is here. Thank you. How long y'all been here? Ain't nobody told me. Not long. Not long. Hey, Miss Bad about music and Compton Ebony. What it do? Come over to the main porch, okay? If you're in the vertical, but I can see the comments here on my end on both. But if you want to, be over on the horizontal chat, feel free to come over. Not too long, about 5 minutes. Yeah, not too long. Hey, Victor DeVille. Hey, incoming pressure. I had to come to the front porch. I was sitting on the back. Oh, no, baby, we can't have that. Please. Both parents left no money to any of the kids. 200 millionth to charity. Child. Them people said you ain't finna smoke up my money. You're not finna give all my money to the dope man. Don't play with me. Okay. Hey, Miss Mad about music. Hey, April B. He has a public pretender now. Okay. No money. So he got a public pretender for real. You was trying to figure out where everybody was at. Probably wasn't sure how he could get paid and how he could properly defend him. That's true. Hey, Say Jay. Hey, we was over on my community wall talking about Dirk. His the feds. I think it's his case federal. Them folks said he been in the hole for over 130 days, and that them folks is trying to change the court date from this month and push it out, I believe, until April. But Dirk's attorneys is fighting back, saying, "Nah, we want to go this month. We do not want to reschedule." They filed a motion to keep the January court date. It has not been, denied or approved at this time. But do anybody know why Dirk was in the hole? Is it for protection reasons? Because there are multiple co-defendants in there. And here in the Florida, baby, they may not send you to another jail like they do Nesto, in company. But if I had to guess, it's probably because there's other co-defendants that are in the same jail. The porch can't see each other, especially on the vertical. Listen, only me, okay? Hey, beautiful made 13. Hopefully, I'm in the right one. Yes, you're in the right one, Karen. Because I believe when you're in the vertical, you have that little cell phone by you. Yeah, you're in the right one, Karen. You was over on the vertical, but you came over here to the horizontal, okay? He thought he was going to get paid, and the family will not be paying for that at this time. Okay, Vic. Yep. Does anybody know why Dirt is in the hole? Hey, Royal. Asking for a friend. I had to put his name out of my mind. I'm sorry, Karen. I was like, who? I don't know who that is. I think maybe the Alan Jackson may have thrown me off because I'm not interested in covering this one, but Vic is following it. I think she was the initial one that brought it to the porch. Okay. All right. We're gonna click off of that because they're trying to make me pay. Why do you think people want to pay for news now? Hey, Tanya, be here. Yes, baby. The porch light link is on. Come over, come over. Hey, Miss Boogie Down, are you feeling better? Hey, Reese and Muff's mom, my Florida girl, 813 Tampa, Florida, y'all, up in here as well. You moved over? Okay. Jaylen got caught with an Apple Watch. Oh! Say, Jay, Jalen is saying that Dirk got caught with an Apple Watch with contraband. Was Dirk in there doing illegal stuff? That's what we're trying to figure out. I posted it on my community wall, and Say J was asking. I was like, girl, I don't know. I'm just reporting the news, child. She's like, you need to know if you're gonna be posting this, ma'am. But I didn't know. I didn't know the answer. I was thinking because they're the co-defendants, maybe they want to just keep them separate, but I don't know. Hey, Jet Black Straight. Dirk was trying to get it back in blood. You know that what he said? You can get it back in blood, baby. He need to go back over there and start singing with Drake, honey. When he was talking about he heard Tay was the best. That's what he need to go at. No, trap music, Lil Dirt. Go back over there and get the singing. It was 30 last week. Now it's 80 today. The Florida weather not for the week. Baby, it could be that in the same damn day. 30 in the morning while we going to work, child. You gotta put on a sweater. You gotta peel off like a snake, honey. You gotta shed clothing. I got my damn AC on because I was trying to fight it, honey. I put my ceiling fan on. That was not working. I said, baby, I'm finna flip this thing from heat to AC. Well, I see that's not good. Why you doing dirty? Facts. Hey, BJ, love him. Yes, the dirt was caught riding dirty. Okay. Eve has many faces. Okay, I'm glad I asked that because I did not know the answer with the Apple Watch. Well, what was it connected? Do the Apple Watch not need to be connected to a phone that's in the vicinity? Reese and Muff's mom. Hey. Thanks, Boo. Jay Blake. The weather has gotten me sick. It's 60 degrees in Cali. Hey, Aries one. Going back to Cali. It's 60 there. Let me see. It's 69, but like was said in the chat, it was up to 80. Okay. And then it's probably gonna be 40. Okay. But I'm like, I gotta be comfortable, damn it. You can have separate plans for the watch, but I'm not asking about the plan. I'm asking about, do you have to have your phone near? That's what I'm trying to ask. I'm not a Apple girly. I'm team Samsung, and I have a Fitbit, but I always have my phone nearby. Mine don't either. It's cellular. Okay. They did say what was discovered in the watch. He know they're doing no witness tampering, is he? Probably one of the COs he paying and connected to. That's what I was trying to figure out. Mine is cellular. So you can have an Apple Watch with service without having a phone service. Help me out, y'all. No, I don't know. No own number and everything. Okay, got you. That helps. Hey, Tasha B. Okay, y'all helping me. You do not need a phone. I have to have my phone near to talk on the watch. The Apple Watch requires Wi-Fi. Samsung all the way, honey. Yes, TVs and all, honey. Yes. I'm finna look into getting me a washer. I love Samsung. Yeah, see, I'm losing my job for nobody. Sure. Well, we know somebody smuggled it in there. So I do got that point, but I do thank y'all for helping me, because I'm just a Samsung girly. I don't know about the Apple products. So it seems like you don't have to have a phone. You can have separate services, and it does not need to be near. Okay. Yeah, you can have a specific Apple Watch that has cellular data. Okay. All right. Are y'all ready for the shenanigans? We have 2 calls. Okay. Not 2 phones, but 2 calls. Do I have them up? Hell no. One is a short one. I thought it would be funny, and one is a video visit. It is a throwback from a year ago. Okay, because I'm still looking for the Teddy Pendergrass call, and I feel I'm about to quit because I feel like you know how you lose something in your house or your car, and when you're not looking for it, that's when you find it. I think I need to take a different approach. Okay, but the visit is 23 minutes. Okay. And the call is like less than 4 minutes. So three and some change, but I bought it up because one of y'all said it yesterday about the subpoena, right? And y'all know Lady T-Bug is messy as hell. Okay. I can so I went and found the call with Cynthia told Nesto it was a scam that Todd set up. Okay, when she got subpoenaed in court. Okay. So she telling him, no, just from now on, this the strategy. This what we gonna do. We gonna go through Joe. Okay. We gonna go through Joe. And don't worry, I got an attorney, even though I couldn't help you get one. Okay. Samsung gang. I love Samsung too. Okay, that part enjoy my black job and the benefits. And what he gonna do for me? He already in jail. Okay, Trina B, what is he gonna do for me, honey? I mean, is you trying to retire me? Samsung girl here too, and I love it. And my kids love it too. All right. No amount. They say no amount, baby. You gonna buy me a island and give me a few milli, so I ain't gotta come back to the United States, honey. I'm gonna be over there with Russell. Shit, I'm baby. I'm going to Bali over there with Russell, honey. I know where to go. Do the Russell Simmons. Let me get this up. So y'all, let's laugh. Let's get into our shenanigans. This is an old one, y'all. It's over a year. So at that time, y'all know I was doing the thumbnail. So I put up Nesto in the co-defendants. Just so y'all can have something to look at. I was an LG girl. I used to have an LG too. Before I switched to Samsung. That was what I had, but I've been with Samsung for a minute now. But I had LG before that. Yes, ma'am. Okay, I used to love LG. Hey, Lady Janice, you just in time for the shenanigans. I was telling everybody that we going back to when Cynthia got subpoenaed and she was talking to Nesto on these global telling phones and was trying to tell him the new plan, honey. Okay, we're gonna go through Joe. Okay, and that's okay because I got me an attorney. She got one before Nesto, and he had been locked up for what? 3 years at this point, because you know he say 4 now. And Nesto, non-counting self, he has been there for 4 years. So, baby, the point is, how you got yourself attorney before you got Nesto one? Sure, when you have been telling him on these calls, you had his front and his back. Let's go, y'all.
Hello, this is a prepaid call from
Nesto.
an inmate at the Cobb County Adult Detention Facility. To accept this call, press your current balance is $2.82.
So you
This
said I
call is
won't
from
be
a
safe,
correction
KJ,
facility
if I
and is
go over there
subject
with
to
him?
monitoring and recording. Thank you for using Global Tellink.
Good afternoon. How you doing?
I'm fine. How are you?
Good. Good.
Even though
I ain't talking. I'm not doing no
Brokey.
hold on.
Yeah.
Okay, look. I was reading something from this attorney. I was talking to my attorney. Well, I spoke to my attorney months ago.
I was trying to hold it. I was trying to hold it in. Is this a short one, y'all? I'm in tears.
But
I couldn't
anyway,
hold it, y'all. I'm
because I
sorry.
got the subpoena going forward, which you never really write me anyway. Anything that, like what's the name said, Joe, write Joe.
Yeah.
And let Joe just read it to me. Whatever it is that you want to talk to me, that you can't talk to me over here, over this line. Just write him. That way, it's not given to me, and I don't have it. But just let him read it to me because I don't have anything. You know.
It's like illegal.
Yeah, I don't have anything, but still, just to keep me out of that loop. You know,
keep you out of jail.
Poor.
Just to keep me out of the jail loop, okay? The loop to jail. We'll circumvent the system. We'll just do something illegal, okay? So anything that you don't want to be reacted to, you don't want commentary done on the YouTube streets, baby, send it through Joe. Is that the Joe from DMX song?
For me in for whatever reason.
Hey Kim.
Just everything, just give it to them because then it's considered they have it and let them just read it to me. They don't have to give me anything. They can just read it to me over the phone. Okay.
No, okay. I'm just listening.
Even though you don't write, you only wrote a couple times, but you know what I'm saying? I don't have that anymore. But still, going forward. The subpoena says
Is that Joe?
14th
Go meet Joe.
of January. Yeah, okay. Which I stopped once your lawyers, was doing what they were doing. I haven't done or received or, you know what I'm saying? I don't have anything. So I was trusting them because they were very satisfied with their, with their work. But it's whatever.
She been acting funny ever since then.
Okay.
She been acting funny ever since she got this damn subpoena, baby. Things ain't been the damn same. She was talking big shit before they said, "Are you Sonya Durham Waller, aka Cynthia?" She said, "Yeah, yeah, that's me. You been served." She been acting funny ever since then.
Yeah, so anyway, just send like them if there's ever anything, which again haven't sent me anything since March, and so March was the last time she would send me stuff. So, anywho, hope you have a wonderful day.
All right, be easy.
Not be easy.
Okay. All right, you have a great day, dog.
You too. All right. I'll see you later.
Thank you for using Global Telling.
Baby, she got the hell on. Okay. That tickled me, y'all. So I thought we could get a Kiki, even though that was a short one, baby. He called her. He didn't know what the hell he was going on, because he was over there with his orange jumpsuit on and with his brass bracelets on, honey. So he didn't know what the hell happened outside. And we got her up here in her pink and her baggy jeans. Read her subpoena. Baby, Nestor was so what the hell going on? And should have faded to the damn black. That's so quiet as a church mouse. He said, "Damn, they got everybody." I saw the thumbnail and thought, "Oh shit, got another subpoena." Sometimes I gotta clickbait y'all. Make sure y'all paying attention. Always loving life. 804. Hey, she started shopping for that tuna can. The same night. That same night, baby. That's too funny. I thought Woo Woo was turning up and starting a new year. He over there prepping for surgery. She scared to go to the county jail. Things have not been the same, honey. Since then, we can't get her back in the courtroom. We can't get no face-to-face visits. We getting these 2-3 minute damn jail calls. That was definitely a game changer for her because before then she was doing interviews. She was popping off like I ain't my name Bennett and I ain't in it. That's what she was giving beforehand, right? Shit. We've been we've been struggling, since then. Okay. So I'm just saying she hasn't been at the jail since. No, she has not been at that jail. Beg them children for the down payment. LOL. Silly side hand. What happened to your motor mouth? We thought you was the mouthpiece. She's scared to come to Cobb and Fulton County like Billy Badass. Y'all know she was all over there with Angelica. She was talking mad shit. She was like, I don't care. I don't care. I'm not a part of the case. I'm not a part of the case. We will talk about Romeca if you just joining. We talk about multiple topics here on the front porch. Okay, nobody needs to use Romeca for clicks and views. Okay, baby. We do multiple topics over here. This is not a channel that just covers one topic per live every day. We switch it up. She was trying to play it cool, but we all know she was scared and shaking her Jiffy Lube boot. Not the Jiffy Lube boots. She was acting like Billy Badass. Hey, we've been saying it. Yeah, she on the run. Yeah, you may want to go find one of those channels that, just talk about the same thing all day, every day. We don't do that over here. So let's get to our second content of the live, okay? And Romeca, Holly, and Los will be last. We know the credit bad, real bad. Well, she filed bankruptcy. I can remove this because we actually have a video visit. Okay, this was a year ago. Okay, so let's see what the vibes are giving, child. We said yesterday that the calls had not aged well, so I'm pretty sure we'll get the same vibe here. And I didn't listen to this one beforehand to remember what it was about. So let me hit play. January 6th, okay? 1 year and a day ago. Not the tuna can. Girl, sit down. Oh, Lord.
Hey. What's going on? Bright.
Girl, stop moving before that ponytail fall off. She done
low because I didn't bring my pillow. My pillow
to
the car.
Say I can't.
It'll be a little low.
Oh.
How are you?
Oh, okay.
How you be?
You got to move these people furniture around.
Baby, that ponytail look like it's hanging on for dear life. Go ahead and sit down before it be on the damn floor. Thank you.
I was gonna stack them. You know, you can stack the chairs and they be a little taller.
Oh, they don't stack.
No, I mean they might, but it was kind of heavy.
Oh, you could have had the police. You could have put it in the. It's cold. Yes.
Remember, she left her booster seat, y'all. Remember when she used to go up there with her whoopee cushion? Her booster seat. Okay, she left the booster seat at home, so she's trying to find something to give her into Nesto's eyes. So she can look into Nesto's Dollar Tree glasses, honey. What the song say? 9 pairs of glasses. Chill. He probably on the 7th pair doing this one, because he said he had the other ones for a year. Not the stop shoe polish black orchid lipstick. Slanging on the floor. They say slanging on the floor. They that side profile hairdo is atrocious. What the heck is she doing? Royal said, I'm just laughing. How she got that thick ponytail and we can see her scalp? Girl, it's gorilla glued down. I mean, the ponytail is barely hanging on. Hey, First Lady, sit your little Minnie Mouse tail down. Again, ponytail high to the heavens. Why is it so damn high? Say, Jay, you're right. Cross Country Cruise. Her said, I just laughing. Miss Key said, our ponytail too high up. The profile needs more paint for the edges. She need to go get one of them shoe polish brushes, baby, so she could brush it on real thick. When you have 2 strands of hair trying to hold down a ponytail, black bobby pins should be your friend. But you gotta have something to pin it to. Hey, Gabby girl. You ain't right. Talia B, they say you're not right. Did she bleach her forehead? She probably over there with some Ambi. Hey, that's what we used to use back in the day. Yeah, that ponytail is tripping me out. Okay, let's go.
It's cold out there. It's snowing everywhere.
What?
Yeah.
It's 34 degrees.
No, but it's snowing in other places up there.
It was the lean in like she was telling a secret. It's 34 degrees.
Cincinnati and all that.
Up north?
It might well be snowing in here. It's how cold it is in here.
I know. How many outfits you got on?
Hey, Rossi.
How you know?
What you got on? A hoodie, a t-shirt, a jumper?
I got them, whatever.
You got everything on.
Yeah.
I need all of that. I need all of that.
They say sit down, crisscross applesauce.
Yeah, how you feel?
I'm all right. You run a little late today, ain't you?
Oh my God! You should be happy.
I had to drop the baby off and then come. So I had to take the baby.
She's never freaking happy. You should just be happy she's here. It's not like you have nothing else to do. For the last few calls we've been listening to, you saying that your ass been bored. What does it matter what time she get there? You ain't got nothing else to do but be bored, according to you.
All the way to my daughter's house. Cause
okay.
I'm home alone, so you know. So then I had to drive back the car. Yeah. So my granddaughter didn't want to come over last night and
I don't blame her.
Stay like normal. So I had to just drop the baby.
I don't blame her. Baby girl say, I do not want to hear you up on that damn phone back to back all night till they shut the phone lines down talking to that man. I'm staying home. I'm sick of it.
Baby to her and then come back up here. And then when I leave here, I got to go back to Fulton and pick her up and then come back up to Cobb.
Mm-hmm. All right. Okay.
I wanted to go to that spot, that Yasim's. It's YASIN.
Georgia people.
Yasim's.
Yes.
Hey, the Black Cat.
Yeah. They were closed. I was so pissed.
Yeah, it's supposed to be closed on Thanksgiving, you know.
It was New Year's.
I mean, Christmas.
It was New Year's.
New Year's?
Lord have mercy.
Yeah, not a car and a lot.
I'm like, wait a minute. Let me look back at the time here, baby. Did I get the wrong call? Nestor said, child, all the holidays running together now. It's Christmas, it's Thanksgiving, it's Easter, it's New Year.
When I drop her off next week, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna end up down there. Hopefully they'll be open, because they open 7 days a week, right?
I don't know. I don't forget. You know, I've been in here so long, I can't even think right now. Can't even process right now. Yeah. Yeah. So what's happening with you?
Nothing. I want to go to this
You
RV
staying
show
out the
in
way?
Tampa. Yeah, I stay out the way. You know that. I'll be in the house. Definitely in the house sometime. But I'm end up probably having to go to Florida. One of the managers that worked under me, he's in a coma. And they said it don't look good. So I may end up going down there.
Where? At the strip club? What manager worked under her? Is this at the law firm? Sour Lemon 304? Attorney at law? Or the strip club?
Wow, what happened to him?
His kidneys, kidneys
She don't know.
failed, and then I think some of his other organs
she don't know
failed.
baby.
He's on life support. Well, he was last week. They called me and told me he died. Then when I called my old boss, he told me he wasn't dead. He was on life support, but it wasn't looking good.
Oh.
Yeah. So yeah, he has twins.
So he just woke up.
I think he had a boy and a girl twins. They just like turned. They should be like 18 years old. They were
how old is he?
She don't know.
Be between me and you, or right there.
Girl, just say you don't know. Because he going to ask you 21 questions. If you go ahead and tell him earlier on that you don't know, maybe he'll change the damn subject. My God. She don't know. Do you know his name? You try not to say it, y'all, because you don't want to get subpoenaed.
No. I think I'm older than him. I think I'm older than him. I was older than everybody in the club, but
who? This is what we be saying. Being what is she? 57, 58 and a half? You're just too old for that, Cynthia. I bet you was older than everybody but the janitor.
My three bosses, the owners, they were the only ones that were older than me, but I was older than all the managers. So I believe I'm older than him. But he's not older than you, if he is in fact older than me, which I really believe I'm older than him.
Just say you don't
I really believe
know. It's okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so you got to be careful out there. You seen that guy, that bus driving that motor bus got shot over $2.50.
She don't ride the bus. Not saying that nothing can happen to her, but I'm just saying, you talking about you got to be careful like she ride the motor bus daily. Like, come on, sir. Stop trying to scare these females up.
I'm not arguing with nobody. I would have let him on.
We know you
would
have.
Let him on. I would have came out my pocket and paid. Like, all right, I'll pay for it. I'm not arguing with nobody. You cannot argue with people. People trying to, X you out. You can't freaking argue. Lost his life. That's sad. But I would have just paid the $2 and been like, I got it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Because he was cold. He probably just wanted to be in there and be warm,
Not with no pistol. Come on now.
You can get a gun and be broke. Because people find guns. Or they have guns, no job, and their money run out. And they got that gun for just in case.
Nesto, you over there robbing women with the mush mouth. So just hush, sir, hush. Nesto say, not with the pow. I mean, you have a right to have a concealed weapon, You know that, right, Nesto?
So.
Right, argue all the time.
For protection or just in case they want to, do something they ain't got no business doing.
Hey, Miss Nestor.
So what else going on out there in the free world out there? In the free world.
What's going on in the free world?
She don't know. I'm gonna rename this. She don't know nothing.
I want to go to the RV show. I went last year, and I want to go again this year.
Just go then. What's the problem with you going?
She fell out. The last time she was at the RV show, they had to call them folks. She was out like a damn. She was out like she got knocked the hell out. Baby, he said she was over there on the concrete, on the cement, baby, face down.
I don't know. I don't have a problem. I could go. I got a birthday party for my granddaughter, her 18th. And
I need an update on this granddaughter.
That's this weekend, I believe. It's at a hotel. So I may chaperone that or get a security guard to just, chaperone it, kind of.
Security guard?
Yeah, you might need to get your security guard. There's a lot going on out there.
Well, do you have any references that you can, hook her up with? Since you used to own Elite Nesto Security, do you have any references? Okay, can you refer someone?
All right.
You can't trust nothing right now. Nothing.
Somebody got to be there. Nothing. Yeah, somebody got to be there. She keeps telling me, and I'm like, all it takes is one person from the inner city to hear about it and show up. It's not going to be all North Atlanta high people like you would think, because that's what happened to the last party we had when I was at the Battery last year. 3 people came that wasn't from her school, and one of them supposedly had a gun. So I went down there and frisked them, which I didn't find anything.
What the hell was you gonna do? You already been pow before. What was you gonna do, man? Them kids I know was like giants over you.
But I put him out because he didn't know nobody. I be searching. I used to train my security guards at the club, so I know how to search. So I searched them, and I was like, okay, do anybody...
Another job, y'all, training security guards.
Anybody know y'all here? And they was trying to figure out a lie, and I was like, let me take you to the birthday girl, and if she don't know you, you can't stay. And Katie was like, I don't know them. So I was like, y'all got to go. And then they popped back like an hour later, but they were well behaved. They ended up being good kids. Yeah, they ended up being cool. But you never know. You never know.
No, you never know. You never know. Well, today is the 6th. They're going to cut up at the White House over there like they did Trump. Everybody going to be quiet and just accept what they got to accept and let the man do what he do.
Majority of the country voted for him. So what you going to be mad at? It wasn't a close race. It was a landslide.
I get that part.
Yeah, we be trying to figure out what the hell you be mad about. Shit. If we could be mad over the president, okay, you could be mad over all this damn shit you be mad about that you be on here talking about. Let us be, okay?
He whooped them, at the polls. So you can't be mad if the majority voted for him to come in, and that's what it is. The states that had the blue votes were, not the states, it was cities. It was no state was blue. It was.
Why I said what I said it. I need them, for the record.
Well, California, they said was blue. But it was mainly because it was blue cities. But those were the ones you didn't need ID to vote. So who was actually?
So that truck that Elon Musk got, the one that blew up in front of Trump building, is that must be the hot thing? That must be the hottest thing going out there. That thing ugly.
It is, but it isn't.
They're still trying to figure out a way to steal one, chill.
Right. That's what I'm saying. It is, but it isn't. Because it's a particular taste to it. Not everybody like that. Just like not everybody like the G-Wagon. It's a specific taste to it.
Oh my God.
The G-Wagon.
Are we saying the G-Wagon because Miss Shirley had 2,
It's boxy. Not everybody like box,
Mm-hmm.
They like aero, like how that BMW and the Mercedes have that
Maybe
like
our
that
car.
Yeah, I don't like
aerodynamic
that.
body.
Yeah.
See, you don't like that, and I like
No, I
that.
don't
I
like
don't
that.
like box. I don't like boxes because they remind me of station wagons back in the day.
No,
Everybody
they're
used to
not no
drive
station wagon now.
That's what it is. It's a station wagon that's high up off the ground.
Oh, no. Okay, well, that's your opinion. I'm gonna let you have that.
My
Yeah.
neighbor has one. He parks. We have assigned parking right next to each
Okay.
other. And he about this much taller than me. The short guy.
Okay.
I think he's Russian. He's either Russian or
What's she talking about now?
he talks with a heavy foreign accent. But he's a little dude. He looked like he about 130 pounds. And he just climbed up in his truck. I'm like, you need a step
That's funny
stool
to
for
you?
that. Because the truck is so big and he's so little, you know?
Oh, okay.
But he might have a big mindset, you know?
Yeah, most of them do.
He looked like a little boss.
Yeah,
little.
most of them do.
Majority.
Guy.
Yeah.
Not majority.
Very nice.
Majority.
He's very nice. He always smiles and speaks. Very nice. Very nice.
You got
guy.
another word.
What you doing over there? It's just like you can't be still. Oh, that's what it
Be still. She on them perk 30s and 40s and 50s allegedly, or she drunk or something. Damn, she be making me look all around my house, and I know I'm the only damn person up in here, but I'm like, is somebody about to jump from under the bed, out the closet?
is.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, you got his nerves.
I'm surprised you came today.
Why?
It's cold like that. Yeah, because it's cold. Today, they're going to warm up.
So it was just I didn't like bringing the baby out.
Really
That was like the
Take a
thing,
bath.
bringing the baby out in the cold. But
Is it dirt, y'all?
it's all good. Just gotta.
Like he got something else to do. He been
The food's
crying
still
about
shitty in
being
here?
bored.
We eat the same thing every day. Noodles and the mystery meat.
Not the mystery
Every day it's the
meat.
same thing. Yeah,
The
and hot
mystery
dogs.
meat.
I don't eat the hot dogs because you.
I thought you wasn't eating meat. I thought you had turned to a vegetarian since you've been in there. He said the mystery meat. I don't eat hot dogs. Hell, at least you know chicken, pork, and turkey up in them hot dogs they serve y'all.
can smell them a mile away. So.
No, it's not. It's better if you just eat the vegetables and the bread. You fasting
bread?
though, right?
Yeah, but I don't eat the bread because you know the bread sucks up their cologne. They be wearing a pound of cologne on, so the bread sits out and.
Oh, y'all got cologne on the cosmetic line?
They don't even realize it, but the cologne they wear, the bread sucks it up. Yeah, so you can
So the
taste
bread
it.
tastes like cologne.
Yes, exactly. They don't even realize it.
Nobody told them.
Oh.
'Cause if you taste it or smell it, somebody else should be tasting it and smelling it.
The cafeteria staff? Ooh.
You can't complain. You're in jail. That's what they say. You're in jail. You're in jail. So.
Hell, all you've been doing is
what it is.
complaining to us. Hey,
I found some stuff out. I gotta talk to your attorney and tell him so he could tell you.
Oh.
It's not.
Here we go. Well, did Joe tell you not to go through him anymore? Now we going through the attorney now. What happened, Cynthia? What happened with Joe? Girl.
Not bad. It's just something, you know what I'm saying? And because everybody is in the business, I'm going to just tell him and he could tell you. It's not but it's something, but I don't want to discuss it with.
Make sure you tell Mr. Woo Woo Woo. Because you know you're already on that subpoena now. You make sure you tell Woo 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 now. Okay?
But that's okay. That's okay.
Yeah.
That's something you can keep that to yourself. I'm already,
it's okay.
In a messed up situation.
Yeah. Well,
keep that to yourself.
They can't do nothing but be good from this point on. I just know it got to be good from this point on.
Let's hope. It's always some stupid surprise with this situation.
Well, what's next? That's all I can say. It can't go up or go up. That's it.
So he done hit rock bottom. He done hit rock bottom. It's only up from here, baby.
Yeah. Well,
too tickled.
I mean, truthfully, if everything was truthfully, yes, everything is good. All is good. It's just the lying and the conniving that make everything, a problem. But if you knew that everybody was going to go in and tell the truth, then yes, no problem. But it's the fact that they.
It's all right.
So, yeah.
Yeah, it's okay.
Has not been the history. So.
No, I get that part. I get that part. It's okay.
What's your beard doing?
It's growing like everything else growing. Yep.
Growing and turning gray.
Yeah, it's going back in.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Was it like that when you were 17, 16?
Like what?
Did you have a beard?
He definitely don't want to talk about that. You already know what he gonna say. I don't want to talk about that.
No, looking like you. Smooth faced.
When did you start getting hair? Towards 30?
No, I guess probably about 25, 26 maybe.
Really?
Yeah, I always had gray though, so that ain't nothing.
Really? You were always gray?
Yeah, I always had a little gray and just a little bit, sprinkle here and there.
Yeah, showing white.
You knew you was gonna go white early.
Yeah, well, hey, it is what it is.
It don't matter with guys. Guys, it don't matter. It's all about their swag and their conversation.
It's the same thing with women too. A lot of them look good with gray hair.
Queen bee.
A lot of women look good with gray hair, but a lot of women don't.
She told us on yesterday that gray hair, white hair don't look good on her skin tone. I don't know what the hell that's supposed to mean because everyone goes gray, no matter what color, race you are. She's such a damn weirdo.
Want to be old looking out here. We don't get it like an old man would get it. You get me? Like,
well, I don't know about that now.
Well, now, yeah, it's a little change. But I'm saying when we were young and growing up,
nothing.
The older men was still getting it more than the old women. Of course, they were wearing like the polyester and the granny gowns and all of that stuff, looking like they gave up, let their weight go and stop combing their hair, and there's a lot of that going on. Nowadays, they tend to stay put together longer, more fit, and still not a lot of gray. I haven't seen a lot of people that's letting that gray grow in. That should be gray, and it's a lot of us. Think about it. Everybody in our era that was famous that's still out there. I don't know any of them that's gray. Halle Berry, the other, all of those actresses from the 90s and the 80s should be gray. At least a third gray.
They should be gray.
They should be. New Edition, all them got black hair. All of them, except for,
Yeah, but them men though.
But they not gray. They not gray. All their hair is black.
Yeah,
Keep Sweat dyed his black. A lot of them just like dyeing it black because they, I'm sure all the silk is black, dyeing it black.
Oh, really, say Jay?
They all should be gray or somewhat gray. Because again, they all should be at least 50.
Right. It's called hair dye.
Keith Sweat older than me. I think
you say Keith Sweat?
Keith Sweat.
He way older than you.
Just be talking. She have no idea how old Keith Sweat is.
Yeah, he closer to your age.
No, he's 65.
Y'all only a few years apart. Would you stop it? Tell me he closer to your age.
Yeah.
Really?
He might be 66, 67. He might be 68 now.
What?
Yeah.
I didn't know he was that old.
Yeah. Something like that.
He could be. I mean, I guess I was 18, 19 when he came out.
That's about right.
Yeah.
That's about right.
Singing. He could have been like 25 at that time. So he might have me on about 7 years.
Yeah, something like that.
Yo.
Yes, it's all right.
So listen, what's today's date? Your birthday's coming up in what, 2 days?
Yep.
3 days?
Yeah, 3 days. 3 days. Yep.
Remember that?
Listen, I make it there. I'll be fine. I'm stay prayed up. Whatever gonna come our way, good or bad. Hey, I'm gonna keep my chin up. I'm gonna stay prayed up. Yeah.
Listen to this idiot.
But thank you. I so appreciate it. So I'm gonna be all right.
Oh my God.
Happy birthday. You're about to be 60. How does it feel?
Yeah,
And I have
outside of this.
How do I feel? Well, I'll let you know in a few days.
Feels fucked up. Yeah, okay.
what the hell? Did she fall asleep? What was the? Oh God, I'm
well,
outside of this.
How do I feel? Well, I'll let you know in a few days.
Feels fucked up. Yeah.
See right there. What happened? What happened right there? Did she nod off?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'll let you know in a few
Why she keep closing her eyes like that? What the hell going on?
days. Yeah. But listen, no, I'm okay. I'm all right.
Do we see any threats behind this though? You know, now that he's no longer taking, these type of visits, are there any threats back there?
Right, my spirit's okay.
Even your mind and body. How's your mind and your body?
My mind, my body gonna do what it gonna do. My mind is okay. I ain't spazzed out. I ain't none of that. I'm straight. I want to let you know that now. I'm straight.
Gotta keep your mind strong.
Yeah, my mind is okay. I'm all right.
This shit ain't for the weak at all. It's
Look
not.
at her. What is going on? I never noticed this before.
No, it's not.
Life is really not for the weak, but this right here is not for the weak. You gotta be very, very, very you gotta meditate, take yourself out the situation mentally until you can get out of it physically.
No threats, AJ.
This is true. This is very, very true.
Yeah.
So this is very, very true.
I have no religious words for you because I don't know any.
Well, I know you don't.
You know some, all right.
But I'm just letting you know that I'm okay. I ain't spazzed out. I ain't none of that. I'm straight. I do meditate a lot. I do talk to God a lot. Like I said, I was just waiting on him to give me an answer. And the answer is gonna be coming soon. I just gotta be patient and don't be doing too much talking, doing too much flabbergabbing, none of that.
Flabbergabbing. Vic, you got that one?
Let it work itself out, and it's gonna be just fine. I truly believe that.
Oh my God, y'all!
Now,
This nod off is getting to me, y'all. I never noticed this before, unless I forgot, y'all. I don't know.
See that? Yes, you do.
I believe. I feel confident because your team is good and they believe.
Yeah.
So that's the biggest thing, because when we first came in on this, they weren't being believed. They were just saying, how he didn't do it. And I was like,
how do you know?
We ain't got to worry about all that, because that ain't the same people.
Right.
So.
It's a different person. Yeah, totally. Yeah. So, and I was just like, well, unless somebody say they did it, you're supposed to fight for them like they didn't do it. Like, you can't have that attitude and be in a defense office like that.
Even OJ said he didn't do it. I'm just saying, until he, said he did it, with his little book. But I didn't do it.
Yeah. So
I'm gonna
that
say
was
that to
like the
the end.
biggest issue. More than
Mr. Tyson,
anything. So
I don't give
Okay.
a fuck.
because your team knows what the truth is, and they're fighting for the truth to get out, and that's all
And
that matters.
that's all that matters right there. The truth getting out. I'm an innocent man.
Oh, she able to stay awake while she driving. This is like alarming. Like, look at her. Hell.
And we ain't got to go to all the extra. We don't have to appeal to all the naysayers, haysayers, or whatever. We're not even worrying about none of that. We're gonna stay.
About that.
Yeah.
That's all
I can't.
publicity. To keep
Drowsy driving is against the law too.
clicks. That's all that is. It's just keeping this story going because nothing else is out there to talk about. Apparently,
there's a lot out here to talk about, but we want to talk about Nesto.
the Diddy story is not good enough, and I don't know what else is out there. Jay-Z, they're trying to drag him in something, but apparently it's not interesting enough. But Love and Hip Hop is about to come back on, so maybe
we don't watch
they'll
that.
start watching that because TV pretty much don't have nothing going for it. Except for I was watching this real estate story. I mean, this TV real estate selling the city. That was pretty good. I love you. Make sure you call me later. Stay
out
warm.
Her misery.
Hold it.
She did not stay the full 30 minutes, guys. Like, she left 8 minutes early. You need to wake the hell up.
Yeah. Okay.
Call me around. It's 4.
Energy is low as fuck.
Call me around 5, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock.
All right. Well, I love you too. Thank you very much. Keep a smile on your face. Keep hope alive. Keep hope alive. Everything fine. Thank you.
It's fine.
Lord, what the hell? Why is she doing her mouth like that? She tweaking over there, allegedly. Baby, she on them perks. Nope, Cynthia, we don't watch that. Yeah, girl, we don't watch that. She never look at him for more than 2 seconds at a time. Hey, Victoria, coming back in the chat. Okay, girl. Jimmy and Chrissy no more. I don't watch it. Yeah, we don't watch that, y'all. We know you want to be young. They got all them youngins on there now. We're not interested. But I don't know. I don't think I've noticed that she be nodding off like that. Maybe I didn't react to this. I don't know. But that's alarming. And she got to go drive. One long red light, baby. One 4-way stop. She out. She out for the count. Counting sheep. She's short-circuited bad. That's her daddy face right there. That's the money shot. Ain't your hair? The naysayers and the naysayers. Yes. This is alarming. Y'all be careful out there on them Georgia streets. She better not come to Florida with this mess. We gonna blow her ass out the way. Oh, that's alarming. I'm nervous. Let me get up my next video. That's it, y'all, for the Nestos content. We're going to transition to, the Quadajah Holly Johnson case update. We got our girl Tia bringing us the update. Of course, Tia, we reviewed her before here on the front porch, and she goes to court, and then she comes and give a briefing on her social media Facebook page, and of course her job through the Chicago Live News, Fox 32. Let me get over here to y'all, see if y'all got any more comments. Of course, keep the comments coming about Nesto and Miss Cynthia and the co-defendants as we transition. Y'all know me, I could talk about multiple things at one damn time. Okay, so briefly, before we get into our first video, which I believe is less than 10 minutes, we're going to go over to Facebook, where Tia was able to elaborate a little bit more on the things that she discussed on the one that we're about to watch now on Fox 32. Okay, but Holly is what she likes to be called, but it's Quadajah Holly Johnson. I don't know if Holly's her middle name or that's just a nickname, not really sure. But she prefers to be called Holly. Okay. So she had court today. Okay. Her attorneys filed a motion before her last court date that I believe was on December 22nd or 23rd. I have the dates mixed up in my mind, but that motion was not heard at that particular court date. It was heard today. Okay. And Tia's going to go into detail about what the motion involved, because before it was hearsay. Okay, the namesake and the haysayers were talking about it, but it actually was presented today in court. So complicated, like stop it. It was actually presented today in court. Holly's attorneys is throwing everything, baby. She about to cook a gumbo over there in Chicago. She throwing everything but the kitchen sink, trying to get her client out. That is her job, to provide the best defense for her client, but in my opinion, nothing has changed. For me, I still do not think that Romeca should have lost her life. I wasn't there. I don't live in Chicago. I'm in Florida, but I really did not feel like Romeca was a threat to her. And at the particular time, it's you and Carlos and your pow against just Romeca, and until today, is when I heard that there was an altercation between Holly and Romeca. But before today, there was some speculation, rumors, and things going around that, the team Romeca did not know everything that had happened and had occurred, and we were taking sides without knowing the full information. But to me, at the beginning and the end of the day, we ain't gotta bring a pow and a slicer to a fist fight, and I'm not saying Romeca should have been fist fighting her, but I'm just saying, like, it should have been an even playing field. That's all I'm saying, and the protection order will also be discussed. HIPAA violation will be discussed, and we will get more details from the defendant, okay, here, which is Holly. When it comes to the case, she did receive more charges, and they're still investigating and saying that she could receive additional charges on top of the ones that she just received. Okay. So Tia will get into details, and of course, we will be providing our commentary and reaction to the Fox 32 interview done by Tia, who was in the courtroom. Okay, exactly. Even playing field 2 versus 1 with a pow, and that's all we're saying. And I still put the majority of the blame, even though Carlos did not pull the pow, but he was the common denominator here. You have children with both of these ladies. You are obviously, in my opinion, messing around with both of these ladies. You're in the middle, and you were there when this unaliving occurred. So again, you're the common denominator. You're the person in the middle of all this confusion. Okay. And it looks like you, like ninjas do, be playing both sides. And he has children, with both of the women. And Holly is pregnant and in jail, away from her baby, having to, experience a second pregnancy in jail. And then Romeca's not here with her son. I just do not believe that it should have ended this way. I just don't. So we will hear a little bit more about what the defense strategy is going to be with fighting this case. And court went over today, the judge wanted to review some additional documents that were submitted today by Holly's attorney. Okay, it was like 40 pages, and he wanted to take his time and review these documents before he made a decision whether or not to give Holly bond. Okay. Her defense is saying that she's not a threat to anyone. The only person that she had conflict with was Romeca. She is not known to have conflict. She doesn't have a violent background. Okay. Romeca was violating her protection order. You will hear more about that and some of the witnesses that have been interviewed, and there are some conflicting stories with the witnesses. Okay. He's such a weak ass nigga, like, for real. Like, he's out here, and to me, he's still not stepping up for his children. I get Romeca family has their child that they share together, but you're still the father, right? But you just put the responsibility off on Romeca's family. Not that they're complaining. I'm sure they want him there because they know he's safe and they can protect him and raise him, like they raised Romeca, and have the support of the family, on the mom's side. But he needs to step the hell up. He'll forever be to blame to me, even if not charged, just like Sakina, flying from New York. Why was they out so early in the morning anyway? Were they going to work? I doubt it. The truth is in me. It sounds like we know Romeca was dropping her son off at school and was on her way, to work when she saw them. That will be discussed, okay? Because that's been rumored that, Romeca blocked them in, or Holly could have left, but now they do have witness testimonies. They have some video testimonies, and then they have the body cam. Things were said once the police got there. They have a lot of more factors now. Okay, so we will hear more about that from Tia. Okay. But again, if you was a man enough to say, Romeca, I no longer want to be with you, I want to be with Holly, or vice versa, you know what I mean? A lot of this stuff could have been avoided, in my opinion. But I'll guarantee you, he was playing both sides, and he still don't see the error of his ways. It's like he wants to be a victim, out here. Like, sir, you're still living, walking, breathing, eating and shitting. And Romeca's not here. She did not deserve to lose her life this way. But okay, let's get into it.
So we found out just going through this case. But let's start off with this. So we found out just going through this case, someone had posted to me on Facebook saying there are additional charges. So we wanted to look and see, was that indeed true? And we found out that on December 30th, that there was an indictment that came back for 5 additional charges for Quadajah, obviously murder still being the highest charge. But when we looked at what was...
So I have seen people say it was 6 new charges, but Tia, I'm going to go with her. Okay, she was in court, and she said that she has 5 additional charges in addition to an indictment that she received earlier, in December. Okay. And they're still saying they're investigating, and she could get additional charges amongst this. And Carlos is still out here walking free in the free world, probably with another chick. Okay. I wouldn't be surprised if he don't have another baby on the way.
Was filed just 2 days ago, so filed on Monday by her attorney. We're actually learning a whole lot more. We're learning more about the case. We're learning more about her. And some of this stuff is a bit shocking, to be honest. One being that according to Quadajah's attorney, Ari Williams, is that the key witness for the state, according to them at least, going through these 20 pages, had on noise canceling headphones. So the question is, did that person hear what they said that they heard? And then there's some conflicting statements based on other witnesses that were on that scene.
So what y'all think about that? We often talk about being on juries, or being a juror, you know, on a jury, if you was on this case and you found out that a witness is saying that they heard certain things and you learned that they had on noise cancellation. I don't know if they had on them Beats by Dre. I don't know what brand they had on. That could kind of muffle sounds, you know. That's why I wear mine mainly at the gym because I'm trying to block out the music, the conversations, and minimize my distractions at the gym. I have some noise cancellation earphones and I have the earbuds and their Beats. Okay. But how do y'all feel about that? Do you think that's a creditable witness?
That's one thing that we learned. Look, I had to break all of this down because it's so much information. They're basically saying here that there is not clear and convincing evidence that Quadajah Johnson murdered Romeca Blackmon with intent, intentionally here, and that they feel like she is not a threat and should be released either on home confinement or electronic monitoring. Also, very interesting detail that came out of this was seeing that
That's true. I do both. I when I'm at work, I'll have them like Seamouse said. I have one ear, you know, where I could hear, you know, and I also have them on sometimes because them walls are thin at work, and I'll be wanting to hear all the outside conversations, the hallway talk. So sometimes I'll just have them on, but I'm not listening to anything at all, too. So I do all three. Okay. You're back. Thank you for coming back, sis. Were you at church? Did you pray for me? Okay. You know the routine. How close was the witness? Maybe a less expensive brand than Beats. Yeah, that was, if I was on the jury, if I was on the jury, that would probably be something I'd be concerned with. Either favorable or unfavorable. I would want to know more about that. Okay.
No video that shows the full picture of this killing.
And there were a lot of people out
there. There were a lot of people out there. There's cameras out there. We know there was a CTA bus that caught something, but apparently no actual video of this entire, you know, killing. Again, her attorney is really saying, look, this was an act of self-defense. This is why. Saying that Romeca had threatened Johnson. No, they had not seen each other before, but that she had made threats to her through family.
And that's weird too. Like, that's very weird and very odd. Again, I live in Florida. I don't live in Chicago, but I don't know how I could be threatened by someone that I've never seen before. But looking at it, I guess, from the other side, depending on the threats, you should always take them seriously. But would I go so far to get a protection order against someone that they haven't pulled up yet, honey? I ain't met them at the damn Walmart. I ain't met them out in the field. That's kind of, I don't know. Is that extreme? I'm trying to look at it from both sides. Y'all know how we do over here. We try to look at, you know, all angles. You know, we try not to be biased, but y'all, you know, we be biased, you know, sometimes depending on the circumstance. But I personally don't think that I will go get a protection order against someone that I have never laid eyes on. What y'all think about that? But then again, I say maybe it depends on the type of threats. If it's like, I know what you did last summer, you know, slice, I may call the police.
Including calling her grandmother and saying that she was going to kill her. So there's a lot of things that have come out of this, including that order of protection. Remember, we saw on our end that it was not served. According to them, they're saying that the order was actually granted on July of 2025, months before the shooting. And the victim was served and aware of that order. So there's a lot of things that have come out.
Okay, so there's been some discrepancies about Romeca being served. So if I am articulating Holly's attorney and what she's trying to put out, okay, is what she's saying, if you've ever been to court before, really no matter the circumstances, before you leave court, you know what I mean, the judge is going to tell you, you know, approve, deny, and the terms. Okay, you may later on get the actual documents, but at the particular court, you know, proceedings, hearing, you're going to be verbally told something. So I believe that's what Holly's attorney is trying to say, is she was served when the protection order was granted because she was present. Okay, even if it was Zoom or face to face, okay, you knew at that time that the POA had been granted and you was told what you could and could not do. I feel like that's what her attorney is trying to say. She might need to remain in jail. Those streets might get her. You know, them kids is fighting grown-ups down there in Chicago. Not extreme for Chicago. Okay, chocolate drop. Right, depends on the thread. Okay. I feel like that's what her attorney's trying to put down. Yeah, that's odd considering they had never met. So did she say if she see you on the streets, it's on and popping? Or is this some mess he, the boyfriend, put in her head? Now, that's something that I would like to know as well, Karen. Like, what evidence did the judge that granted that protection order have to grant it? Because here in the state of Florida, you have to have some receipts, right? You got to have, okay, this person called me 100 times, and you be able to show that, you know, that person called you 100 times. They messaged me on Facebook. You got to provide, you know, that information. They drove by, ring doorbell, camera footage, witnesses that may have seen or heard something. That's how we do it here in the state of Florida. But again, I'm not in Chicago. You can't just go down there and say you want a protection order against someone and it's granted. Like, there definitely has to be evidence of that, of the stalking allegedly.
Of this that I don't think we really had a clear picture of.
Another, we're hearing the other side.
Yeah, the other side. And I think it's important, you know, to show the other side, because as of right now, we did request an interview with Quadajah Holly Johnson. We submitted that back in December of last year, and we never heard anything back.
Girl, why would she interview with you? Nesto said, I'm just listening. I'm not saying nothing. Like, she facing some serious charges. I'm not trying to talk. I'm not trying to clear the air until I have my court date. That's dangerous to do. That's how a lot of people get caught up.
Actually did call up the attorney today just to see, was there an opportunity for that to happen?
Thank you.
Let's just say she made it very clear that they will not be talking anytime soon. I'll leave it at that. But we have tried to get the other side of this. Obviously, we heard from Carlos, who was there, who is a survivor, a person who lived to tell the story. And we can't.
He ain't no damn Destiny Child.
Talk to Romeca because she's not here, and so we haven't been afforded the opportunity to talk to Quadajah about what happened. But they're saying that 4 minutes after Romeca dropped off her son at school, that she was driving in the opposite direction.
Okay, let's pause right there. So we do know, I think pretty much everybody can agree that Romeca was dropping her son off at school. Okay, so 4 minutes time frame, and I'm assuming they have cameras at the school and they have another camera that shows when Romeca pulled up on Holly and Carlos. Okay, so for them to say 4 minutes, they got to have some type of time stamp. So there was a 4 minute time frame from when Romeca dropped her son off at school and pulled up on Holly. So I'm thinking they must have some receipts
of Quadajah and Carlos. Quadajah was going back to her car, which was parked nearby, because she had spent time at Carlos's home. And according to them, Romeca then makes a U-turn in the middle of the street, and that is where you see her car double park. And according to them, this is the exact quote from them, and it will be in my report this evening, that when Romeca approached them, she yelled, "I told y'all I was going to catch you." And so for Johnson, because her 6-month-old at the time was in the car, according to her lawyer, is saying that was enough. The previous threats, the demeanor of making the U-turn,
The protective order,
and what was said out there that day was enough for Johnson to fire her legal.
See, here in the state of Florida, we have stand your ground. But I know in Chicago they do not. But okay, a 4-minute time frame from Romeca dropping her son off and pulling up. Allegedly, she said, I was going to catch you, but is that a threat? Like, girl, okay, I'm here with my baby daddy. What's tea? But I'm confrontational, so I'm confrontational. So, for me, it would have been like, okay, and what? Hey, Locke, they have it. They showed the court transcript from the TPO. Thank you, Locke. Hey, Real. I can see, oh boy, feeding Holly that fear. He is guilty also. Yeah, he's the mastermind of this feud. I agree with that. Tasha, what I said, Tasha B, we gotta have some humor. This is a serious topic. Okay, Karen. Right. Karen said Miss CLC, right. And that fella is out of jail now, being free. Okay. Thanks again to Locke. And who was that from Chicago? Customs Creation is also from Chicago, in Chicago, and helping me with the local, not the law, but just letting me know, how they do it in Chi-Town. Did Holly O give that statement? Yes. And Carlos has been going up there to the courts. He got beat the hell up. Not this time, not today, but the time before. And I heard through the grapevine, allegedly, that he did show up to court today. But them folks said, you got to get the hell up out of here, sir. You are not needed. So he was told he needed to leave. You were saying Carlos ain't no Destiny Child survivor. He ain't. How about a survival? Okay. So do y'all think that gives her the right to pull out a pow? Romeca bust a U-turn, pulled up, and said, I told you I was going to catch you. In my mind, that means that Carlos has been telling her, that's just my baby mama. We're just co-parenting. You the one that I want. You was here first. I want to be a family with you and Lil Los. I want to make it last forever, in my Key Sweat voice. Because why would she pull up and saying, I told you I was going to catch you? And did she say it like Lady T-Bill would have said it, like, all aggressive with her country ass big voice? Like, I told you I was going to catch y'all motherfuckers. Now, what the hell going on? What she saying now, how Lady T-Bill, because the way Tia just said it, I would not have been threatened by that, and at this point, baby, I probably would have got in my car. I'm like, that's your damn baby mama. Bye. I'm out of here. I don't feel no need to stand around. Holly and old boy correction, Carlos. Yeah, I knew you meant. You're right. This is a heavy subject. I feel Romeca family and the kids. I know. Baby, that's me. Cynthia then was talking about Key Sweat. So, he was on the brain. I'm sorry.
Rightful owned firearm.
This is not an illegal firearm. She has her credentials, baby. She had her paperwork, her certification. She had a right to have her pow. And Chicago people, can you guys have it on you? Long as it's concealed. Let me know.
We are hearing from the other side, and again, that's our job to tell all the sides. So
absolutely,
that's where we are with
and
this.
Maybe
thank you,
we mentioned from the outset here that a lot of people have been following this story. But let's just assume, we have some people who are saying, who is Quadajah Holly Johnson?
Yeah, there may be.
Who is Romeca Blackmon? Right. And what is their connection? What happened?
So let's walk back through it. So what we know is that I shouldn't say earlier this year, because it was last year. Last year, we'll walk through who the players are here. So Quadajah Holly Johnson and Romeca Blackmon are two women. They both have children by the same man. His name is Carlos Smith. He did an interview with us. When this situation happened last year, Quadajah Holly Johnson is saying that she felt that she had to defend herself from Romeca Blackmon because they had an ongoing feud in which they had never seen each other until the day of this shooting. Romeca is shot literally like not even full blocks away from her son's school after dropping him off. She dies. And so
that's another thing. She didn't even call the police to say that Romeca was violating the protection order, restraining order, however you want to reference it. She went to the extreme. Okay. She went to the extreme, in my opinion.
Question now is this is what people have been asking. When is it okay for you to act in self-defense? When is it okay for you to pull your lawful firearm and shoot someone, considering that Romeca Blackmon did not have a gun? It was verbal threats. In this case, they're saying that she laid hands on Johnson. That's also something that was said here.
Okay, so that's new tea right there, that there was actual altercation and Romeca laid hands on site, on Holly. Okay. The witnesses said they only saw Carlos, in the middle, high-fiving and restraining Romeca, right? But now they're saying that Romeca did lay hands on Holly on site.
And so when do you have the right to pull your weapon out and shoot someone? And so this has been a case that has exploded, not just here in Chicago, but beyond, I think because of the way that it happened and who's involved.
And
it's an initial police report. Thank you, Locke.
Was not immediately put in jail.
Correct. Quadajah Holly Johnson was not immediately put in jail. I think it was 2 months or so, maybe 3 months after. And people have been calling for her to be arrested and just asking the question of what happened. This happened on September 8th of 2025. So it did take some time.
So the protection order was granted in July. So this is September,
her to be arrested. And so a lot of people have been asking, why did it take so long? And there was some video from the scene, and the video that we've seen circulated around is the aftermath. And so based on that video alone, people felt like
allegedly, according to what Tia's going to say to us, and Locke got me down there in the chat too, she already had her pow on her because she has a license to carry. You just have to have it concealed, allegedly. Okay.
Oh no, she needs to be arrested. And that's where we are with it.
And in the process of that 2 months before she ended up actually being taken into custody, by the time she got in custody, she was pregnant again.
She was pregnant. According to this, she was pregnant at the time, or at least was aware of a pregnancy at the time of her interaction with Romeca.
Okay, so that's going to be another defense, right? She was protecting her unborn child in the belly that's cooking. Okay, so again, Holly attorney didn't come to play, baby. Okay, she's trying to cover all bases here, and she's trying to get these charges dropped before it's even a trial. That's really what she's trying to do here. But again, we talked about Holly being pregnant now, and this is another angle that her attorney is taking, is saying that they violated Holly's HIPAA rights. Okay.
And so that is an additional level of why, according to her attorney, of why she felt the need to defend herself. I think right now it's going to be really interesting, because if you go through the 20 pages like I did, and I didn't get into every single.
They have no camera footage of the headlock incident. So it's going to probably be the witnesses versus Holly and Carlos with that, because they're saying that did not happen on the defense side, and there's no video footage of that occurring.
Witness, but the witnesses' statements based on what
Yes, she's pregnant.
Quadajah Holly Johnson's attorney has, they are conflicting. If this is all indeed, fact, it is questionable.
I agree, Karen.
Of who saw what, and are they sure they saw it? How did they see it? It does matter. I know some people will argue this, but it does matter if you're wearing headphones that are noise canceling and if they're on.
Yeah, sure.
We don't know if they were on.
Yeah.
I guess in some video they do show her wearing these headphones, so we don't know if they were on or not. But even if you have huge bulky headphones on with the cushioning, it does distort what you hear. So looking at her side of things now, being able to see it, because we never got to see her side of things, it does bring up a lot of questions.
And it was just such a chaotic scene as
Horrible
well.
scene.
So you can also understand that, a recollection might not be actually that accurate in a chaotic situation too.
Yeah, and I think also what her attorney did here was lay out some clear circumstances of where you have to ask, what are those witnesses going to say when they go on the stand? I mean, it's going to be really interesting to see how it plays out in trial. We do know she's back in court tomorrow at 9:00 in the morning. And again, they are asking for her to be released, saying that she was not a dangerous person beforehand, had no serious criminal history, which we had reported that.
Yeah, she just got that other charge. But it's civil in my Cynthia voice. It's a civil case that she does have. That I believe she go to court for that on the 9th.
We knew that to be true. And so now what happens?
Yeah.
We'll have to wait and see come tomorrow.
Okay, well, we'll catch back up with you.
And I think the judge is really considering this bond because he continued today's court hearing till tomorrow, so he can have time to think about this. The transcripts is out concerning the TPO. Holly told the judge that stole Romeca's mail in order to serve her. This is why I don't trust Holly's attorney. But the thing is, how could Holly steal her mail when they're supposed to serve Romeca? If I'm reading that correctly. And again, Romeca, and I'm not taking sides, but I just have to be logical. Romeca was in court, when the TPO was granted via Zoom or face to face. She was in court. Okay, so she knew the results of the TPO. So you're saying that Holly went to Romeca's home and pretended to be her when they served the paperwork? I think that's what you're saying, but I'm not sure. When the police came to arrest Holly, she told the police that she was pregnant. And my understanding of HIPAA here in the state of Florida is HIPAA is a violation against the medical provider, like doctor's office, hospitals. Like they cannot tell someone your medical history, but that does not extend to outside of a medical field, She's no longer a danger to the community, and her reason for being detained was the fist bump, which has proven to be false. Yeah, that's why I just wanted to say that, Locke, because that was brought up, and they're saying that there's no evidence of the fist bump. I believe one of the witnesses said that, and those witness statements are definitely going to be in question because they're all so far off. Like, I don't know how all y'all could be here and all y'all statements are so different, And that's something that the jury will look at if it goes that far. Hey, First Lady. But I still stand on, I think this is senseless, and I feel like, Carlos, you're the cause of this, regardless if you pull the pow or not, because you're the common denominator. You're the person that was in the middle of all this, and if you would have been a man about it, a lot of this could have been avoided. Okay? So right now, Holly's defense is, intent and self-defense claim. Okay. Defense attorney says Johnson acted in self-defense. They argue she was protecting herself, which and her unborn child and her 6-month-old baby that was in the car. Illinois law allows to use of force if a person reasonably believes there is an imminent threat of harm. Okay. History of threats in order of protection. Defense claims the victim made threats through phone calls, text message, and family members. So I'm assuming she has proof of that. Attorney alleged the victim told Johnson's grandmother she intended to unalive her. So I'm assuming they had proof of this. Johnson was pregnant at the time of the powing. Johnson had obtained a order of protection before the incident, and we know that was in July. And this incident with Romeca unfortunately losing her life happened September 8th. Johnson was dropped off at her car near State Street and Simrack Road by the father of her child. Okay, so Carlos allegedly was dropping Holly off. The victim allegedly appeared unexpectedly after dropping her son off at school. That will be Romeca. Defense says the victim blocked Johnson's vehicle. The victim allegedly approached Johnson while yelling, "I told y'all I was going to catch you." The defense attorney also argued that there's no video evidence of the powing and the witness statements are conflicting. Okay. They questioned the credibility of one key witness, noticing they had on the noise canceling headphones. Okay. They had on the noise canceling headphones. Johnson's attorneys are seeking her release under home confinement or electronic monitoring. She will be back in court tomorrow at 9 a.m. Upon being served, you have to provide identification to receive the order of that. That's what I was thinking, Locke. That's right. HIPAA is a medical staff and companies exposing patient information. That's what I thought HIPAA was for. So thank you, Petty Patty and First Lady. Carlos put fear in Holly so she can get the pow and not Carlos. That's what you think? He to blame no matter what to me. I ain't gonna hold you because you were in the middle of this. You know what I'm saying? And you should have picked one. You should have picked the woman and been, you know what I mean, and stuck to that. You going back and forth playing these little childish games, between these women, and now you want to be the victim, okay? Talking about a survivor. He ain't no damn Destiny Child. The law enforcement medical staff have to follow, HIPAA rules in Cook County. Okay. I thought that you couldn't use a pow unless life in danger. Well, according to Holly, her life was in danger. She has a protection order against this person. We know that Romeca never received the serve document, but what Holly's attorney is saying is that she knew of the protection order because she was in court by face-to-face or by Zoom, okay? And she was told that it was granted, and she was told the terms and the conditions of the protection order. Although she was never given the final serve documents, that is what Holly's attorney, I believe, is trying to argue. You can't pop out a burglar if they kick your door in. You have to wait until they have both feet across the threshold. She had been licensed for 10 years without any problems. Okay, so you can't say she just went out and got licensed after she got the protection order, right, Locke? Yes, he was being a little boy, still playing games with both ladies and no kids, in my opinion. And I know people are in their feelings and, they're ready to nuck if you buck, they're ready to fight, but you gotta be rational when you look at this stuff. I fear for Holly's life if and or when she's released. She was served in open court. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Lot. Yeah, Lot giving us the local TN. You know how they get down in Chicago. Okay. I'm gonna look at Tia's Facebook Live that she did after she did this news reporting. I'm not fighting over no man. You can't have him, sis. Deport, baby, listen. Would have went right down there to the child support court. He could pay it if he want to. If he don't, oh well, baby. We ain't stressed or pressed. But what we not gonna do, you know what I mean? We not gonna be pulling up. Okay. Hey, Journey, I've seen the fist bump when it first happened. That video was purposely taken down off of social media platforms. Thank you, Journey. It's the state's discovery, y'all going to find out and try. Just wait. Well, I'm excited to wait. I'm not excited, because, whether she's found guilty or not guilty, that's not going to bring Romeca back. But I definitely want to know about the discovery, from both sides. Because I also feel like it's going to be phone records and text messages too, Journey. The paperwork can be served in person by sheriff through email or in open court, okay? So was he playing games or was she just upset that he moved on? Well, we'll have to wait and find out more about that, because Romeca's family is remaining quiet, because this is an ongoing investigation. They don't want to interrupt. A lot of people that are close to them, they're just waiting on their day in court. And it sounds like Holly attorney is speaking for her, and she's doing the same. So I can't wait to get more tea. I'm happy we got what we got now, but I want more. I want more for publication. But the first part of your question, I do believe he was playing games with the women, going back and forth in line, because we know ninjas do that all the time. And that's where on their mama, on their hood, on their grandmama, that they being real, they being truthful with you. We know how the game go. Okay. And this one's short, it's less than 5 minutes.
Welcome back. I do want to address something that I saw in my comments. There's a lot of stuff in my comments. Some of it I don't read because...
Okay, so now she letting people know she not reading the disrespectful or the comments that she's offended by. Okay, girl. Get on with the get on.
It just gets too muddled with crazy stuff.
Right. Petty.
So just an FYI.
And I hope Journey, they still have that video. Somebody gotta still have it.
Come back in, and then I'll be done for the day. And we'll resume tomorrow. But I saw this question several,
because I know people have been sending information to the DA, the prosecutor side too.
Times on my previous post.
So hopefully they have it.
I just want to address it and then be done for the day. So I'll give you guys a few minutes to come on in.
Baby, come on.
Gather my stuff so I can provide a few minutes. The additional charges, because I don't think I mentioned it, and I address the additional charges because I don't think I mentioned it, and I saw a lot of people in the comments saying, "What were the additional charges? What were the?"
Well, you said she got 5 additional charges in your Fox 32 interview, but you didn't list them out.
Additional charges, and I'm the type of person where, when I report something, I like to give all the facts. So I think in haste, I negated to mention what the additional charges are. So I do have it pulled up on my computer, and I will tell you what these new charges are. So this is an indictment that came back. It was filed on December 30th. So last Tuesday, I believe that was last Tuesday. Last Tuesday, this was filed. So the initial charge that we knew of was murder with intent to kill, injure with firearm. So since this was filed, there are now 5 additional charges that are mentioned here. So murder, intent to kill, injure, discharge firearm, murder, intent to kill, injure, discharge firearm, approximately And then murder strong, probable, kill, injure, firearm. And that could also be probability, but I think that's probable, I believe. It's shortened as prob. So I don't want to be held to that because I didn't look any of these charges up. I just wanted to come back on here and update you. So again, it says murder strong, prob, kill, injure, firearm, murder strong, prob, kill, injure, discharge, firearm, and then the final charge being murder strong, prob, kill, injure, discharge, firearm, approximately. So let's go back through them just so you know. And I will check my email as well. I get so many emails. Don't think I'm being rude. Sometimes it's just overwhelming when you're one person trying to
being rude
make sure you
here,
tell as many people's stories as possible. Okay,
she
so
had a
again,
long day though.
The updated charges are as follows. We already knew about the murder intent to kill, injure with firearm. These are the additional charges that are now mentioned. Murder intent to kill, injure, discharge, firearm. Murder intent to kill, injure, discharge, firearm, approximately. Murder strong, prob, kill, injure, firearm. Murder strong, prob, kill, injure, discharge, firearm. Murder strong, prob, kill, injure, discharge, firearm, approximately. So those are the new charges. Let me look at one thing. Hold on. So I can be factual on this. And then I'm going to go. I just want to double check something. Trying to see how they classify these charges. And in the state of Illinois, by them being considered Class N, those charges appear to all be felonies. So just wanted to give that update because you guys were asking in my previous post. Some of the things that are said, I just glaze over because they're so ignorant. But that was a valid question because I did leave that on a cliffhanger. I only said that.
A lot of people are in their feelings, and I get it, but y'all gotta chill out.
There were, let's see, what did I say? I think I said there were only, I just merely said there were 5 additional new charges, but I didn't go into what those charges were. So I just wanted you guys to know what they are. So I appreciate you guys tuning in. And I just wanted you guys to know what the charges, the new charges.
Girl, you could have posted them.
So thank you so much for tuning in. I just wanted to give you an update because I thought that was a valid question. So thank you so much. Stay up, never down. Bye-bye.
Okay. All you Facebook attorneys tickle me. Yeah, they be going in. And I get it, I do get it, but some of the hate be misdirected. They say, oh, Tia, they mad at you. That witness is no longer creditable. Well, if it go to trial, that's the jury. That's the jury job to, decide that. And I just say if because we don't know what's gonna happen, but I do want justice for Romeca because I do feel like this was a senseless unaliving. Trying to see if it was some tea in the chat. There goes somebody. Y'all making presumptions from your own lack of knowledge in legalities. Yeah, they are. Yeah, a lot of people saying they're doubling the charges up. She didn't pile 6 people to have 6 unaliving charges. Carlos said that girl had no business up there by that school. Where's Romeca's cell phone? She was pregnant at the time. Is she talking about Holly or Romeca? Okay. Don't look like it's much tea up in here. Who was pregnant? Are they trying to say Romeca was pregnant? Who are they saying pregnant? They don't need Romeca's phone. They can get the court order and get the records from the actual from her actual cell phone provider. Who are they saying was pregnant? We know. They got their foot on Till's neck. Okay, so there has been a lot of confusion between 6 and 5 charges, but I feel like she confirmed afterwards that it's 5 and not 6. So we just gotta, stay tuned, see how this plays out. I just would like for the people to stop arguing and taking this like it's a serious matter, but some of these people are taking it too far. That's a good question. Why would Carlos choose to restrain Romeca? So there will be a part 2 because Holly will be in court again tomorrow. The judge is looking over everything. She has a new judge now. She no longer has that female judge. She has a male judge, and he wanted to go through the 40-page document that Holly's attorney provided so he can make, he can make the best decision. And he's ultimately the one that's going to make the decision. But, if she get out, I'm like, I forgot who said it in the chat. She ain't going to be safe, because a lot of people are like, they own this. Hell, Carlos ass wasn't even safe at the courthouse. Yeah, they did say that the judge said that if Holly is granted release, she must attend all court hearings. Somebody said she's going to flip on him. Watch, especially with those 6 new counts, which we now know is 5. Okay, so just scrolling through to see what some, y'all know we like to go through the comments. They say Carlos quiet in the church mouse, but I did hear that he was at the courthouse today. But them folks said, "Get your ass up out of here." I think I left out here. The judge have seen the videos. Yeah, but that one video that they're saying disappeared of the fist bump. Well, hopefully that person still had it too and could have sent it directly to the DA's office, prosecuting office as well. It sounds like she would have gone free had the community not raised chaos. That was it sound like, because she was free for what, 2-3 months, and maybe they were taking their time, making sure that they collected more evidence, because we still haven't seen or heard all of the discovery, right? So maybe they wanted to make sure they made the right choice. I think one of the charges that may be coming is child endangerment, allegedly. I could see that too complicated. I thought Holly was pregnant. She is. I just feel the children, they didn't ask to be born. I agree. Holly was pregnant at the time of the pow pow. Yes, but we know that. We've said that multiple times. But I was reading the comments because the question was, why is she being charged with double unaliving? And somebody was saying it because she was pregnant. Okay, they just said she though, Holly's still pregnant. So why would they respond that way? That's why I was like, were they trying to say that Romeca was pregnant and that's why she's getting, all these additional charges? Well, somebody, thank you, Taisha. Count 1, first degree unaliving with the intent to unalive. Count 2, first degree unaliving with the intent to do great bodily harm. Count 3, first degree unaliving with knowledge that the act created a strong probability of unaliving. Yeah, because it was overpowering too. Like, you hit her one time. Why did you have to hit her 3 times? 4th, first degree unaliving with knowledge that the act created a strong probability of great bodily harm. 5, first degree unaliving while committing a forcible felony often related to discharge of a firearm. Count 6, the first degree unaliving specifically involving the personal discharge of a firearm that, approximately cause unaliving. This count often carries a mandatory sentencing enhancement of 25 years. Okay. Dang. All this over a man? Can't be. Well, yeah, that's how I was reading it, which, I'm known to misinterpret something. But that was the question. Why were they double charging her twice, on all the accounts? And the person was saying, multiple people said because she was pregnant. But we'll find out. 3 hits, the intent was there and at close range. I agree, Miss CLC. Hey, look, Nesto said, a man? Girl, a man with a horse. All right, y'all. That's all I have for y'all. Any last thoughts? Any last comments? Drop them down in the chat. I'm about to let y'all go. But that is our update for Romeca. We will have a part 2 tomorrow. We'll find out if the judge let Holly out or she remain in custody. We just looking and listening at this point. I mean, she haven't even been a trial yet. A lot of these people comment as if this is a trial. Like, they haven't even gotten to that point yet. Court is tomorrow at 9 o'clock. I think it's an hour time difference. It'll be 10 o'clock my time. I mean, if she's 31 years old, guys, so if she do get, let's say, 30, 25 years, she's going to get out at 60. Justice for Romeca. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. He ain't worth a penny, okay? A penny with a hole in it, in my opinion. I just don't believe she was this scared. Like, I just don't. I'm sorry. I do not. And if Carlos was restraining Romeca, she could have got in her car. I'm sorry. He's just it is a sad situation, Vic. Don't let that man ruin your life, period. I don't think he was worth it either. It sounds like a setup. Okay. Yeah. Oh, y'all know I'm still reading through the comments. You're welcome, Petty Patty. All right, y'all. We're going to get up off of here. We'll be back tomorrow with an update for Holly. And she still got court again. She got 3 court dates, baby. She got one more. I believe it's Thursday for on some theft stuff. So she still, you know, it's a civil situation, but she has court on the 9th. It's a small claims. It's a consumer fraud, small claims. It's no jury. Okay. So that's a silver case that she has on the 9th. So they should bring that up, you know, Romeca's side. Good night. Yes, I saw this. Good night, Vic. Good night, Victoria. You're welcome. He set the whole shit up. He let that girl with her clean record do his dirty work. I feel that was the plan. Silver. It's Silver. Was dang she a criminal too? Yes. Court on Nestor's 62nd birthday. Yes. Don't forget it. He said he'll let us know on his birthday how he feel, right? He can't say nothing a moment beforehand. So yeah, so she got court tomorrow and court on Thursday, baby, for this consumer fraud, small claims case, right? So she might as well just camp out at the damn courthouse. Okay. I wonder, has he visited her? I'm sure he's been visiting her. He has been at every court, you know, hearing until they told him today he cannot come back. I'm positive that Carlos is next to be arrested. I hope so. Bingo, Miss Boogie down. Holly Pawpaw got stuck when she tried to use it again. Wow. That's horrible. I just feel so bad for the family. Like, I really do. Like, this could have been like avoided. You know, this was not necessary. And I definitely feel, you know, bad for her son because he does not have his mom over some bull crap. And the dad ain't by ish. Good night, Royal. We have to give Nestor a party. We're giving him a party every year. This will be our 4th one. What y'all gonna bring? Good night, Jay Blake. Okay, y'all be thinking about what y'all gonna bring to Nestor's birthday party, baby. Vicky gonna bring us some new shoes. Good night, y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Let me see. Who gonna take us up out of here? Uh-oh. You bringing tuna. How they trying to find a motion to stop Romeca family from wearing pink. I heard about that, but do they have receipts for that? Because that's not mentioned in Tia's, you know, Tia's news reporting. And she is a real news reporter. So I'm gonna say news reporting. I'm bringing Fruit Loops, corn hash, handcuffs. I'm going to bed listening to the replay of the beginning. Okay, Vic. Thank you for supporting, sis. Yeah. I heard that, but Tia didn't go over that in the motion that she discussed. I would love to see that in writing. You'll bring ponytails. Oh my God. I'll bring us some new glasses. How the hell you gonna stop somebody from wearing pink? And she shouldn't be focused on what the hell they wearing. You need to be focused on your damn client over there in her orange get up. Why is she worried about what they wearing? Everyone get your baby hair and ponytails in order to get your silver jacket. Black bag. Good night, complicated. Yeah, why is she worried about what they wearing, allegedly? You should be focused on your damn client. You should be Ray Charles to the pink, honey. That is none of your business. You got the hot ham sandwiches. Not the hair dye. I'm gonna go bring some sausages for cereal. Somebody already bringing Fruit Loops. What kind of cereal you bringing? Aluminum foil. Somebody bring him the DuPont magazines, baby. She don't need to be focused on what the hell they wearing. I'm gonna message Tia and ask if they mention that in court. All right, y'all. I'm leaving for real this time.